Facing thousands of complaints, AST SpaceMobile is pushing back against concerns that the company's giant satellites risk interfering with amateur radio operations across the globe. The company sent a letter to the U.S. Federal Communications Commission defending its plan to use the 430 to 440 MHz radio bands outside the United States to track and control its proposed fleet of 248 satellites. Those bands have long been allocated to amateur radio operations, including for emergency communications, so the community has been campaigning to stop AST from gaining access. It flooded the FCC's online system with over 2,500 comments, many of them protesting AST's plan to use the spectrum. AST SpaceMobile finally responded by telling the FCC that it has designed its satellites to mitigate interference with the amateur radio bands. In addition, the company says it's proposing very limited, non-routine use of the 430 to 440 MHz band, and only for launch and early orbit phases for its satellites, or emergency operations when other frequency bands are unavailable. AST also says it can shut down radio band use if interference is detected. The amateur has been calling on the FCC to deny AST's push to use the 430 to 440 MHz bands. Interference